What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Wednesday, December 13th, 2017. And these are two Singaporean actors participating in Zionist Jew run mind control. I am almost 10,000 miles, over 15,000 kilometers away from Singapore. Never been there in my life, but I can show you how to decode Singaporean propaganda, how to see how it's by the numbers from the Freemasons. This is one big Saturnian ritual, very easy to see. On the 93rd day of the year, Chia Tek Lang was sentenced to 42 years in jail. This is why this happens. Saturn sums to 93, 42. S is the 19th letter, A is the first. This is reversing the alphabetical order, reducing each letter to a single digit. So where A is 26, Z is 1. But then A would be 8. See? It's 2 plus 6 is 8. So this is the largest case of commercial fraud in Singapore to date, at least back in 2004. And think about it. This is how you can immediately tell it's fake news propaganda. This was what made me, it's from the media, but besides that, this is how I saw right away. On 4/2 and 2004, since you 42 years. 3 of the same number. Freemason 42, Zionism 42, Jesuit 42, putting on Saturnian propaganda. And it does not end there. Look at the more 42s we get. Just real quick, of course, 117 million, spread out 45, you get that. Spread out 13, you also get that. The Bavarian Illuminati found with the 13 families. Number important to Freemasonry, the Bavarian Illuminati, sums to 139, reversing alphabetical order and reducing, like we saw earlier with another word. Likewise, Freemasonry, sums to 139, just using alphabetical order. And then here's the kicker. We're talking about Singapore. 139, 104, 49, 50. What is Singapore? It's a propaganda nation founded by the Zionist Jew bankers who also founded America. 139, 50, 49, 32. What about the 104? Well, what did the Saturnian Thelemic actor just name the capital of Israel? Jerusalem. America is New Jerusalem, so is Singapore. 104, 139 again. 58 like Freemasonry, 32 like America. All part of their agenda, 32. That's how it works. 13, 31. So yes, this is how you decode Singaporean propaganda. Do you want to know the cheat code? This is how you decode any mainstream media propaganda worldwide. So there you go. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter where it's from. And by mainstream media, I mean from this gang. It could be, not so looking mainstream, but this gang has subsidiaries. They have control opposition. Anyway, so we saw how on the 93rd day of the year, he's doing his ritual. Look what his name sums to. 64, 98, 53, and 226. If you write out 226, you get 93 like Saturn. 96, reflection of 69 like Saturn, Freemason 96. As above, so below 222. Order of Chaos 222. Israel 64. Thelema 64. Zion 64. Israel, all about Thelema. That is their religion of choice. The people who founded it. Doing everything by the number 93. So we know how they honor number 93. This guy's doing this on the 93rd day of the year. Do you see how this is working? And then his name has the Thelema Saturnian coding. Israel. That was also a date with 30 numerology. He was sentenced. Saturn 30. So it does not end there. See how I bolded commercial fraud? Look what that was summed to. It's the largest case of commercial fraud. This is the theme. Chia Tech both sums to 24, reflection of 42. Commercial fraud sums to 142 using alphabetical order. And he was, sentenced to 42 years for the largest case. If you're up 42, you also get 142. And where did he work? Asia Pacific Breweries. 181, the 42nd prime number. If anyone wants to see where he worked. Oh, I thought I had the propaganda out. Chia was a finance manager at Asia Pacific Breweries, where he forged documents to swindle $117 million. If you're out 42, you get 38, like Lang, his last name. Lang goes to 16. You're out 16, you get 42. You get all their favorite numbers in 93, 96. We're going to look at Tavis Smiley soon. That's why I have this up. Not for too long, but, it just came out. Why not a couple more examples? But that's after all this. But we're over with this. Just to show you who's branding all this one more time. The Jesuits, the Freemasons, the Zionist Jews. Lost 62 million. Mason 62. Sacrifice 62. He was arrested on September 2nd. 2992. Numbers were false. Masonic, Jewish 34 times 16 or 61 reflection. Again, Lang 16, and on a date with a life lesson number 16, he was arrested. So for the extra time we have, PBS suspends Tavis Smiley show amid misconduct probe. He's just the latest actor participating in this fake news sexual misconduct play. At 7:45, Ritual 45. This is an ongoing ritual from your federal government. So we have Tavis Smiley. First off, Tavis sums to 37. This is the central number in this ongoing ritual. They've been coding it in all of these events. And then when you go to the propaganda, they highlight troubling allegations. PBS has suspended distribution of Tavis Smiley amid troubling allegations against the news show's namesake host. 307, reverse alphabetical order. 118, like death. Here we have the 13th Fibonacci number, 51st prime. Probably calling that for some other sacrificial reason. 11th Fibonacci number right here. The 24th prime, reflection of 42. In the same exact method, nigger sums to 42. That's why they put the 24th prime right there. I guarantee you, my life savings, that is why they did that as well. That crossed their mind when they were crafting this propaganda. Just to see Tavis Smiley, 71, like African American, 143, like Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, 46, like sacrifice, 20th prime, death 20, black 29. These are death, killing, murder numbers right here too. That's why he's also part of this ritual. Goes his career. Why would he want to do that? He's not going to be making money anymore. Because his Zionist Jew employers aren't going to give him a bonus for participating in this play, because that is his job. Why that doesn't cross people's mind, I'll never get it. Why would you do what your employers tell you to do? Because they're paying you to do it. Like anything. And these people are, in this network. You got to do it or you die. They have other incentives too. But I mean, there's so many ways to manipulate people. I mean, what? Oh, 22-year-old Steeler definitely has CTE. Number 25, death 25, time 25. Could this be more Super Bowl 52 predictive programming? I don't even want to look into this right now. But at least it exists. Wait. Kirk Cousins. I've heard of this actor before. Well, it's over my head for right now. Without making this any longer, you see how your news is by the numbers. Once again, peace out. Tavis Smiley, born on the 13th. 139. Tupac Shakur dying the same day. His name sums to 139. We're just talking about Singapore, Freemasonry 139. And now look, this asset of your federal government, just like how Jerusalem and America are assets for the Freemasons, born 139. So on the 13th, he's born. On the 13th, he's now accused of this, or at least the propaganda is coming out for it, 91 days later. That is exactly 13 weeks. 91 is the 13th triangular number. Sum of the numbers 1 through 13, 1 plus 2 plus 3, all the way to 13. You get 91. So with this knowledge, you can see how this is all numerical rituals, all coded propaganda, and it never goes away. 623, the 9th prime. If you write out 9, you get 42. Nigger 42. We have Selma propaganda with this black man right here. 157, the 37th prime. Or 1057, but that's, we dropped the 0. Be a king. Why is it be a king? This is what I'm saying. This is how you got to decode your news. You just do okay, why are they? You can type about king, you can do be a king. 49, the Revelation. 31, the 11th prime. And here we have 41, the 13th prime number. You can see how the number 13 is very special to them, very important to them. Keep in mind, 49, 7 times 7.